So basically they had to hook me up with oxygen masks and give me oxygen. After that, I think they ended up giving me like 3 different steroids to get my breathing back up. I mean, my breathing didn't go down severely where it was like I needed to be on some serious respirator. It only went down by like 20%, so I believe it was just like 80% my breathing was at. But after that, I ended up having to spend the night at the hospital as a precaution. Probably that point, that was when I hit rock bottom, where I was like, oh my god, like, my breathing has decreased, I feel like crap, what's gonna happen? Then and there, I kind of felt like that this was gonna be a never-ending journey for me. But that's not the case. Once they did take me off the bleomycin, they ended up putting me on prednisone, which was because I had induced pneumonia from the bleomycin. After that, pretty much everything's been good. Like, well, I'm still doing chemotherapy, but I mean, like my chemotherapy sessions are actually going really good. So once they put me on the prednisone has actually been making me feel pretty good, because those are one of the side effects from prednisone is that it gives you a feel-good feeling. Sorry to say, I'm not trying to promote people to take prednisone, but I mean, if the doctor does give it to you, you will feel happy. And also you get an increased appetite from it, which has actually been pretty good, but pretty scary at the same time about how much food I've actually been wanting to eat. One thing though to watch out for, if your doctor does put you on prednisone for whatever reason, if you end up having the same case as me, is to watch out for withdrawals, because once they do start taking you off of it, you get really moody. And let me tell you, just warn your friends and family about your mood swings, because they may not understand why you're in such a bad mood. But after that, what else ended up happening? Oh, I was losing my hair, but I mean, my hair wasn't falling out in clumps. Now, when you do read people's stories online, you will read a lot of stories where people write their hair they wake up and there's clumps of hair on their pillow, or, you know, they brush their hair and there's huge chunks of hair. Mine was just falling out gradually. It was more like when your dog sheds or your cat sheds. But then eventually I did notice like it was super thin. I mean, my friends told me that, like, oh, it looks fine, whatever. But I mean, being your own person and it's your hair and you see your hair every day, you do know that it's changing. So eventually I just one day shaved my head off, and it was the best feeling in the world. So I do encourage people there that, women I should say, because guys don't really have long hair ever, but for girls and women, that for your hair to take it step by step. I mean, I did cut my hair short at first, and then I cut it a bit shorter into a bob, and then I shaved my head. So I mean, you can do the step-by-step process, just so once you do it short, you do learn to accept that your hair may start falling out. I mean, so once it does start falling out, if it does, when you do shave it, I mean, I hope everyone else, you know, kind of gets the feeling of that they don't have to worry about their hair anymore. I mean, there are people that do go completely bald, but for those people out there, you know, there are wigs out there. As you can see today, I am wearing one of my wigs. There's also, you know, if people don't want to wear wigs, there's head wraps, hats, like I said in my previous video, fedora hats, scarves. I will leave some links on here for people to view where you can actually buy a wig like mine, or where you can buy head wraps and how to do head wrap stuff. Head wraps designs on your head. Other than that, what else I have to say is, you know, I just really do hope that these videos do help encourage other people to stay strong through their hard times, and that it does help people that have been diagnosed with cancer to come to a realization that, you know, there is hope, and whether or not your cancer will be a high cure rate, or, you know, it's only 30% curable, still have the hope there, you know, the strength that you will get through this. And it's really important for you to be positive about the outcome, and also just to be positive throughout the entire journey that you're going through. I mean, they will tell you that when you do your pre-chemo education session, that one of the important things to do is to stay spiritual, positive about your spirituality. I do find that it is very important, and that, you know, if you're ever feeling down, to make sure you talk to your friends and family, because they are there to help you. And I can tell you that there are times where, you know, I felt like there was no one there for me, but realistically it was just all thoughts in my head, because you're so down that you don't realize that you're that much down, and that you're starting to feel like that you're so alone. So do talk to friends and family. You can meditate, listen to music. Listening to music has helped me. I mean, some days where I'm just lying in bed all day, listening to music and watching movies helps. Even if like your friends come over to watch a movie with you, you know, just remember to stay positive, and to always remember that things may get worse before they do get better. And also, I just want to again say thank you for everyone that's left positive comments to me. I haven't really received anything negative, but I mean, I will warn you, for people that do make videos or post their life stories on Facebook, there are going to be negative people out there who may say like, oh, this person deserves this because they've done this and that to me. Well, you know, just learn to understand there's probably 100 positive people out there, and one negative person shouldn't ruin your day or ruin you to think that you've deserved this, because no one deserves this. Unless, I can say, unless you're Charles Manson, don't ever think that you deserve to be going through this, and that, you know, this is just a journey, and God only gives these battles to the strongest soldiers. So everyone, I hope you all have a good day, and I hope this video helps you all. Bye. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that tomorrow will be my second last treatment. Hooray for me. I did end up doing a CT scan a week ago, and I did get my results. I was actually a bit disappointed, so I will warn you that throughout your treatments you will end up doing scans and stuff, and sometimes the results aren't exactly what you want, but still be hopeful that, you know, things are going to turn out. I mean, with me, it's because I have nodular sclerosis subtype, Hodgkins lymphoma. It does cause scar tissue, so my last 2 results have shown that there is still a small spot of gray, but they haven't been able to determine whether or not it's scar tissue or active lymphoma. So after my last 2 treatments, I will have to do 2 other scans, and then hopefully find out that it is not active lymphoma and that it is just scar tissue. But I am, you know, probably 90% hopeful that it is. But just a reminder out there that when you do your scans, you will have results that you may not want to know about. But just stay home.